Hello guys, welcome to the first episode of GoddessSpeaks. So today we're going to be talking about some various topics. First we're going to be talking about this so-called Sim Award show that was I guess was supposed to represent the Sim community, I guess. This Simmer thought it was a good idea to um do a Sim Award show. And that's okay, but I guess he doesn't think that, I guess according to him, black simmers don't exist. And it was just like people found out about this, and it finds out he did a poll on this on his Twitter account, and everybody was like, uh a lot of people's like, I did not get no notification about no poll, taking a poll about your favorite simmer or nothing. And that's fine. And my opinion is, if you're going to do a sim community, it should be a variety of people. It should not be just like what you think is what the sim community is like, because there's not only white simmers in the sim community, there's also black simmers, okay? We exist, okay? We exist. We're not invisible. So I don't know what he thought. And it was so annoying to me. It was really, really annoying. Like, he really tried it. And when, people were dragging him on Twitter and calling him out, and rightfully so. And, he was trying to tell everybody to calm down. And, I don't live around black people. That was literally his excuse. Like, he claimed that he did not live around black people, so that means that, I'm not just gonna add black simmers into my sim award, because his excuse was he doesn't live around black people. And I'm just like, what? But that's not an excuse to me. I don't live around a lot of white people, but for some odd reason, there's always white people in my LPs. Like, that's not an excuse to me. That's so annoying. And that just made me mad, guys. That's so irritating to me. Like, that's your only excuse? Well, I don't live around a lot of white people too, but I do have white sims in my LP and in my challenges. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And he got dragged even more for that. And then he started blocking people for calling him out. It's like, okay, so now you're mad because you made up that piss poor excuse that since you don't live around black people, you didn't see the reason to add any black simmers in the Sim Award show. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make any sort of sense. I don't live around a lot of white people, but there are white people in my LPs and in my challenges. So what he said absolutely made no type of sense, and he got dragged even more. He started blocking people like the punk that you are, like he is. It's like, if you have to block people because they're calling you out, and rightfully so, if you wasn't gonna add any black simmers in your award, you was never gonna add us in the first place. You left us out on purpose. And it was just funny. It was so hilarious that he was in his feelings, and now he wants to add in black simmers. Like, now you want to add us in? No, you could keep that, sir. Go ahead and keep that. I don't want to be added in after you get dragged, because it makes you look fake. It makes you look disingenuous. And I'm just like, you know what? We don't need this. Black simmers are always left out of stuff. Like, we're just invisible. Like, do you know how long it took me to just find like black simmers? You know how long it took me to find some? Like, the first simmers I've actually watched was Urban X Sims, Deligracy, and Coffee. Those were the first three simmers I first started watching, because I thought that there was nobody with my skin tone that was playing The Sims, until I found Zeralia, D Sims, and Foreign Simmer, and Street Simmer. And after that, I was like, there's so many black people on this platform that's doing The Sims, and I'm just like, where were y'all before? I was looking for you guys, and where was y'all before? And then this dude really sat up here and said that he tried to do research. I'm just like, no. You didn't do research. Okay, so you could stop lying. You didn't do any research. You didn't. Like, you were lazy, and obviously you picked out the ones that you liked, okay? Not what your followers liked, what you liked, you picked those out. Then you picked them out, and then you put them in, and then after you got dragged, now you want to add in black simmers, now you want to add in other races, now you want to add in other ethnicities. Like, no, don't add us in after you get called out, because it makes you look fake and phony. And in my opinion, you know what, if you wasn't going to add us in, you did it on purpose. You left us out on purpose. The sim community is too big for you not to add in everybody, okay? And don't put on this kumbaya. I don't want to hear no Lion King, no, not that Lion King, that we are one crap, because listen, if we all were treated the same, if we all are the same, we will all be treated the same. We should not be treated, you know, like we're beneath somebody else's shoe. So I believe that black simmers should just create their own award show. Listen, in the words of Swoozy, I'm not going to be nobody's plan B, period. I'm not going to be nobody's plan B, nobody's second option, because now it's getting to the point where I'm tired of fighting, okay? I'm tired of fighting, and we're just going to make our own stuff, okay? Black simmers should just make their own award show. Like, guys, this is 2018. Are we really surprised? Are we really surprised that they leave black people out of functions? They leave black people out of everything? Are we really surprised, y'all? I don't think so. We're not surprised. I'm not surprised. And I think other black simmers were not surprised either. They really wasn't. Actually, there were white simmers calling him out as well. They're like, listen, dude, this is 2018. We're about to go in 2019. And for you to sit up here and just leave half of the community out, and it's just like, no. And this has nothing to do, guys, with no SJW crap. So don't come into my comment section with no anti-SJW crap, no anti-leftist crap, because it's not about that. If you're going to do an award show, add in everybody. Don't pick out the people you like and then add them in, okay? Because it makes you look biased. And what he did was extremely biased. I don't care what nobody says, okay? You could sit all the way down and have several seats. This dude out here blocking people, especially he was blocking other black simmers because they was calling him out. So on top of that, and then you got all these other tweets that I've been seeing of these passive aggressive racist comments I saw on Twitter when that whole thing happened. So the fact that folks was out here being racist, and on top of that, you know, acting just, you know, this wasn't a big deal. Like, if you're gonna do an award show, add in everybody. You know, guys, you know that these certain TV shows you see on television where it's an all-white cast, but that got that one black person or that one Asian person, you know, in the middle or at the end of the entire picture. You know, the picture of the cast, they got that one black person, or they got that one Asian, that one Hispanic in there. It's like, and then they call it diversity. Like, sprinkling in, like, one or two black people doesn't equal diversity. When I think of diversity, I think of Hispanics, I think of black people, white people, I think of Arabs, I think of literally all colors of the rainbow, okay? Added in one or two black people does not equal diversity, in my opinion. People really out here really was trying to say that, well, there's more white people in America than any other race, so it makes sense. So you mean to tell me just because the majority of the sim community is white, that means that, oh, we should just leave the rest of the simmers out because they're not white? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, if you're gonna do an award show, add in everybody. Don't sprinkle in like one or two black people or one Asian or one Hispanic person and then claim as diversity when the majority of the simmers are white. I have nothing against any other simmer color-wise. I don't care what the race is. I have nothing against anybody else, okay, who is not black. You know, it is what it is, guys. You know, I'm just done with it all. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna beg, period. Because, you know, I stopped fighting a long time ago. And I think at this point, we should just stop fighting in general. And black simmers just need to make their own award show. Just like with BET, looks like we're gonna have to make our own award show, okay? So nobody should not be upset. Nobody shouldn't be surprised. And I don't think nobody should be shocked, okay? Black simmers do exist. I see them every day in my recommendations. There's D-Sims, there's Aurelia, there's Foreign Simmer, there's Street Simmer. There's so many black people on this panel, and it makes no sense. Okay, it makes no sense why you gonna leave the rest of us out, and then you're gonna claim that you're not racist or you have nothing against other people of color. And for you to make up that piss poor excuse that since you don't live around black people, you didn't feel the need to add them in, that's dumb. Okay? I don't live around a lot of white people, and I add white people in my LP. Like, what sense did that make? That didn't make any sense. Like, I'm sorry, that person needs to sit down and have several seats, and I don't care who gets mad. Like, I said what I said. Next case. Alright, guys. The next topic we are going to talk about is, we need more darker skin tones in The Sims 4. And it needs to be a free update because I am just so tired and sick of using the same skin tones over and over again. It is so annoying to me. And especially for someone who plays The Sims on the PS4, that is difficult, guys, okay? That is really, really difficult. Okay, I do not have a laptop to play The Sims because if I did, I would have used CC a long time ago. But no, I am on my PS4 and you know, I cannot use any CC at all, okay? There's only a couple of good colors that I use. I know the darker skin tones that I use, at least, you know, the darker skin tones are really not that great. I mean, they kind of look bluish, they kind of look purplish, but I'm just like, I just work with these skin tones, so at least if my sim looks cute, I'm okay with just using this skin tone. I am, guys, but it's been getting hard lately. I just want EA to just make different skin tones, okay? I wanted to make a free update with different dark skin tones. Just different dark skin tones, because I'm tired of using the same ones. You know, the ones that we have now, they're not that great. And I'm a PS4 player that plays on The Sims, and it's not that great. I'm saving money up to get a laptop because I'm tired of these skin tones in the EA. I'm so tired of them. I probably mentioned them in my other video a while back, but I'm just tired of these skin tones. I mean, it's not working. It ain't it, fam. These skin tones are not it. I'm tired of them. The skin tones are trash, okay? The skin tones are straight up garbage. I'm tired of using these skin tones, and I want more dark skin tones. And before I end this, let's talk about, I want more ethnic hairstyles, okay? You know, shout out to the CC community for making more ethnic hairstyles, because EA is really slacking on making a variety of hairstyles, especially for black people who play The Sims, and they want different skin tones and different ethnic hairstyles for their black Sims. And it makes no sense that people gotta rely on CC, and that's the thing. I do not want to rely on CC for everything, but the CC community is, you know, they are great. They are the bomb. If it wasn't for the CC community, I don't even know where other simmers might be. Some simmers can't even not live without CC. They cannot live without CC, period. So, I just want different dark skin tones, EA needs to make different dark skin tones. I want more black American hairstyles, because this ain't it, fam. It needs to be a free update, okay? It needs to be a free update. I'm tired of using the same old hairstyles over and over again, okay? It's not enough, okay? The only one was the Caribbean hairstyle with the curls and the mohawk curl. That's literally the hairstyles that I use. Is the one with the Caribbean one where the boys can have their curly hair and it got like a half high top fade going on, and that's about it. That's all we got. That's all we got for African American hairstyles, and I'm just like, I mean, can EA step up their game? Because I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of using the same old hairstyles, and people always gotta rely on CC. So I'm not a CC person, so I can live without CC. I've been playing The Sims for a long time without any CC, so I can live without it. Some Simmers can't, but I can live without CC. But those are my thoughts about how I feel. These are the topics for today, guys. Stay tuned for another episode of Goddess Speaks. This is the first episode. I hope you guys liked this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think that's it. I don't know how to end it. So, stay tuned for more videos on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.